Welcome to FanTVnChill. Match day already. Everybody ready to go. We'll start off with Liverpool this week, still top of the league. Bilolo, it's all you, fam.
Usual, innit? So not much has really changed, but we kind of know that I'm there for the long run. Right, cool. Liverpool, so for their league, I'm shaking. Early days, right, cool. Who do we even play? Liverpool, Newcastle. Right, okay. Sick game. Like, we deserve to win. Like, we battered them really. A bit of a shaky start.
Great goal.
Yeah, to be fair, he done Trent Arnold. You can critique defensively, like you don't really show man. I don't know if he's right-footed. I don't even know much about the guy who scored. Is he like one of those right-footed fullback or? So then on Trent's behalf, he's like, I guess they should do their homework better. And if man is like he's got a strong right foot, don't show him back. Send him to the byline obviously enough, but it's a quick game innit, and I don't think anyone was expecting that, and it was just like a quick flick, good goal, and they went ahead. So early on, I wasn't even watching the game at that point because I just had to nip out. So by the time I come back, I'm just switching on the TV. Like, what? Today could be a sticky one, but we just controlled the game most part, and then. I'm trying to think through the game again. Who got bruv? My mind is gone.
Who scored the goals?
Yeah, I know. Mane got two, didn't he?
Mane got two, Salah got.
And Salah got the third one. Yeah.
You want to know how the goal scored?
No. Literally, I watched the game. I'm looking like a bit of a fraud right now. Like, obviously, I remember Salah as the last one, definite.
The second way that Mane scored the third, transfer.
Yeah, don't say. Yeah. Before you man critique me, or did you even watch the game? Yeah. Slightly a bit of a defensive error, and then Robertson cut the ball back, and then Mane obviously just whipped it. Yeah. Mane is on form, and like I've been saying, this guy is like one of our, top performers this season, and he's got.
Who's the most important out of the three, man?
It's a hard one, isn't it? Because we all know what Firmino does, and especially that game again. Once again, he was man of the match for a reason, and he didn't start the game, so. And you can see the difference when he's not on the pitch and versus when he's on the pitch. It just makes everyone click. I think there's not really a lot for me to discuss other than like it was a very comfortable
started goals.
Yeah, it was a very comfortable win, and we should have scored more. Second half, like our fullbacks had chances. On another day, if they were less greedy and just a bit of a cutback, it's another goal. I'm pretty sure our forwards had my memory of this game is pretty poor. I don't know. It feels like it's been a long way, or a long time, but we didn't really break a sweat. I know they scored early, but we were composed. And then, like as you'd expect, Newcastle are gonna come there and probably like park the bus a little bit and try to hit us on the counter. But we scored in key moments again. And then Firmino, man of the match, great performance again. And lucky that he didn't get on the score sheet, but it was almost like Firmino flick day. Like the amount of flicks this guy was doing, like whoa, like every time.
Can I say who's important out of the three?
I haven't answered it.
I don't think so.
I haven't because I can't. Like because it's like you know what my love for Mane is. If anything, if you ask me to put someone to rank, I would say I'll put Mane and Firmino in the same place, and then I'll put Mane and Salah just behind him at the minute on current form and how things are. Okay. Because I think like Mane is more than just a goal scorer to us, isn't it? And it's the fights. He's a leader, not necessarily like the kind of screaming kind of guy, but you just watch Mane perform and the energy, and then you want to perform better. I think he's got that something about him. Whereas Salah, I think Salah is mentally strong as well. I'm not kind of discrediting him, but maybe I'm just biased. I like my Senegal brother, man. I think he's cool. But yeah, I mean today I don't really like I said, I've not really given it a good analysis and whatnot, but I think it was just like it was a very comfortable win, and it was a solid performance, and it was probably based on how we performed against the smaller side this year so far. I'll say it's probably our best performance, definite. And they didn't really create much. I can't really speak much in terms of what you can say. They didn't really offer much, but you kind of expect that. You can't. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like a very very brief summary, but because we were just on it. We were just on it from.
Obviously, Origi's out. Origi, I don't know what his injury was. What was it?
Yeah, he twisted his ankle. Whether it's just a sprain. I remember they were saying they're gonna X-ray and find out.
Sprains are serious.
Yeah, they're not. They are serious, or they're not.
They are serious.
This guy like 1 week off. 1 week off the gym and man is like complaining already. But like,
got some memory in it.
Yeah, yeah. Fair, yeah. But you know what? Like, I hope it's not too serious in it, because that's another thing about Origi as well. When he gets his chances, sometimes he's had a few moments where he'll have his spell and then it'll be up, you know, with a little niggle here and there. And but we need everyone this season. We haven't really got the front three can always, if one is missing, I'm pretty sure we can always fill in the gap. But it'll be good to have someone on the bench, and Origi has kind of proven that. Yeah. And respect Klopp for like sticking by him, because he's one of them. You bring another person. You know, if they're not happy to be there, they're not gonna play as much. It's a bit complicated and complex. So yeah, but today we're keeping it brief. I guess that's my summary done. Good win. We're still top of the league. Yeah. We'll talk about that. But and again, I don't think they got much to offer against us anyway. But yeah, cool. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Man United versus Leicester at home, Old Trafford. First of all, good win. That's all I want to say. Second of all, David again put pen to paper. Very, very good. Put important. That's like a new signing almost. So I'm glad we kept him and he signed it on paper. Right, let's get into the game. Formation wise, although we lined up all right. Not our strongest lineup. Although the game, to be honest, apart from the penalty we got, I don't think we created much else that was clear cut in the game. I thought we were the better I thought we were slightly the better team, but on another day, if Leicester take one or two of their chances that they got, it could have been a situation where Leicester took all points. So again, from a defensive point, and I think as a team in general, defending and attacking, I don't think we looked the strongest, and we still don't look like we've got the defence and midfield and up front like flowing all together and moving back and forth all together. So that's still work in progress. I get that. We've added 2 new defenders, so it's gonna take a bit longer for them to get used to the team, get used to playing together as a back four. Overall, I'm happy we got the points. Honestly, sometimes games like that, you just need to dig in, get the result, defend, and move on to the next game. But we've got the most important thing is when we're at home, we've got to be much stronger. We've got to give a much better performance. We've got to make it hard for teams to be able to come there and be scared. Because although, listen, on another day, Leicester could have easily won that game 2-1 and taken all 3 points. But
I thought you notified Jamie Vardy pretty well. To be fair, I didn't see much of him in the game when he's usually their catalyst. I thought he did well in that sense. I thought Harry Maguire played well as well. Obviously, it helped the fact that there wasn't any discussion about penalties. Obviously, when the penalty was given, obviously one man was there and one man took it.
Again, I don't even understand why you're bringing that up.
I've got to bring it up because obviously
it got nothing to do with this game.
It does, because the penalty that was scored, one has.
The penalty was Rashford. He took it. He scored.
That's what I'm saying. But we're getting that, like.
Yeah, that situation happened.
What I'm saying is,
that situation was a long time ago. It's gone.
But what I'm saying is, when the penalty, you understand the conversation we're referring to. When the penalty was given, we knew who was taking it.
Yeah, we knew who was taking the last one, and we know who's taking this one.
We did know who was taking the last one.
Yeah, we did. Okay. Rashford. Well, we moved on to the next one. Cool. Rashford took it. Okay. But again, like Ollie said, it's still up to them to decide who's going to take the penalty. Who's still going to take the penalty. And again, as long as they can bang penalties, that's the most important thing. If a keeper makes a good save, you can't do anything about that. But as long as they're banging penalties, that's the most important. To me, that's the most important thing anyway. Overall, although Daniel James had a good game, he's had a good start for us. I think he had 1 or 2 chances. Again, from long distance, he's been impressed with his.
He scored it. He's
long
for international as well.
Been impressed with his long shooting. But again, what I just felt like we weren't that final third. We just didn't create enough clear chances. That's still an issue. And obviously, Martial is out at the moment, so and obviously he's our main striker this season. So it makes it a bit harder because then all the pressure is on Rashford, and Rashford's good.
He's
but
not the creator, though, is it?
No, Rashford ain't a creator.
So the creativity, if you say that you haven't got chances, yes, the strikers can have an influence, but obviously it's deeper than that.
No, it is deeper than that. But you've got to have. Me personally, I think Martial's a better striker than Rashford. But at the same time, you're right. We don't have enough creativity in the midfield. Because
you don't have enough creativity in midfield, and you don't have what's the word? I don't have enough individuality. Is that a word?
Yeah.
At top.
Yeah.
Because obviously you man get away. You man. You're in a similar position as them, but obviously you have the individuality up top.
Yeah.
So, but technically speaking, Firmino's your centre forward, but yeah, he's your.
Oh, he's attacking. Yeah, he's our
you know what I'm saying? So
I just feel like we're still missing a few players that could strengthen up the team. But anyway,
Sanchez could have done that wrong. Do you think? I know he plays at top, but he looks to have a bit more of a flair.
Well, he's gone now, so it is what it is. Just got to move on, ain't we? Overall, again, similar to the Liverpool game where Liverpool pretty much wrapped it up. Even though we got the win 1-0, there wasn't. I don't think. Although there was chances created, I don't think the game had that much to it. And like I said, on another day, Leicester could have easily taken the points. But most important thing is we've got the 3 points. We're moving in the right direction. So summarise it, not the best performance, but we've got the result, and that's what we've got to keep doing until we get to January. And I'm hoping in January we need a few more attacking options going forward. Otherwise, if we don't have that, I don't think we'll have enough to finish in the top 4, because we need more players in the team who can not only create chances but who can score goals, because we're lacking, to be honest, in both departments.
Who would you sign? Like if you had an option now, like January, we say like Dybala, for instance. Do you reckon it would have made a difference if you had him in the team?
I didn't really want to sign Dybala because he didn't want to come. So I didn't
not on that basis.
Yeah.
I'm just talking football ability. I'm not talking about whether he wants to be.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because Dybala kind of reminds me of Angel Di Maria. Although Angel Di Maria is a bit quick, is quicker. He kind of his attitude when he's on the pitch. They kind of have.
So there's still question marks in terms of how like your team and. No, the sense. Me personally,
I wanted to sign what's his name, Bruno Fernandes, because he looked like a possible player who can come in and play in the centre midfield, and because at the moment in centre midfield, like we don't have McTominay and what's his name, Matic. I reckon Bruno Fernandes would have made a difference. And
so then you play him as a free.
What do you mean?
So if you have someone like, because Pogba's playing, if he's fit.
Yeah, but Pogba needs to be playing higher up the pitch. The problem is now we don't have another quality centre midfielder who can play where Pogba's playing. If we had Bruno Fernandes, he could play there. Pogba can be higher up the pitch, so he can be more influential on the game. Because sometimes we're lacking with that final pass, or just somebody to try and create something. And Pogba.
You say you're signing Bruno Fernandes in place of Matic?
No.
Who's he replacing?
Well, no, he would be replacing Matic, but Matic don't start. So technically, in that starting 11, I would have probably dropped Jesse Lingard, pushed Pogba behind Martial or Rashford, or whoever's playing up front. I just want.
So is Bruno Fernandes playing? Would Bruno Fernandes be playing behind Pogba?
Yes, yeah, like a central midfielder. That's what I would prefer. Obviously, going forward, Pogba's a better player, and Pogba. To us, if he could play further up the pitch, like when he used to.
When he played at Juventus, Pirlo played behind him.
When
he played, Pirlo played behind him and dictated. And he did the box to box, didn't he? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to see, because I think that's when because when he plays for France, he looks much more free. Like, and like I said,
He's
he's got
someone like Kante.
yeah, that's what I
Kante,
mean.
yeah.
But like, if we want to,
Like 2 players behind him, Kante.
he's
So just might as well say
he's
Edmund tweeted 4 players.
4 players. You got 4 players behind him.
he's our best
They're
player.
paying with 13 man.
Yeah, bro, that's real. Like,
He's our best player. So we've got to try to build. If he's staying, we've got to try to build the team around him. If he's not, then we've got to get rid of him and then build the team around somebody else. But at this moment, he's there.
Yeah.
So we need to sign somebody else in centre midfield who can hold it, who can hold the position while Pogba goes forward, because the defence is slowly sorting itself out. I'm not goalkeeper. I'm not worried about. It's centre midfielder and wing options. But again, overall, I just thought it was a lack of creating clear-cut chances, and obviously we only scored 1, so clearly also being clinical as well. But overall, we got the win, so I'm happy with that. Move on to the next game, and
What do you make of some of United fans are like, De Gea is probably going to leave anyway, regardless of whether, as in soonish, as opposed to.
First of all, let me just clear the rumours. De Gea's not going anywhere. He signed a contract. Like, do you know how long it's taken this guy to sign a contract? If he wasn't happy with the contract he signed, he wouldn't have signed the contract and he would have gone on his way. Because he could have left.
Yeah, but you guys probably didn't allow him to leave, that's why, innit?
Yeah, but he could have left. Because I think, when was his contract due? I think it was the end of the season, wasn't it? I think his contract was due to end of the season, so he could have refused to sign a contract and just gone for free.
Sorry, 1 minute.
So,
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, me personally, I don't think he's going. And but anyway, cool. On to the next game.
So, next game, Arsenal.
By the way, fraud again. Didn't watch the game. Fraud.
So anyway, so on to the last game of the week. Arsenal played away to Watford. You good?
Find out we're losing.
Yeah. So obviously we come into the game. Obviously the news of Lacazette. Obviously he had the again ankle sprain from pre-season, which he did in the Emirates Cup. Obviously he's been playing on that. Honestly, so Arsenal decided that this time, Arsenal it was just the right time for him to have the surgery on it. So he's had the surgery on it now, so that's why he's out until October. Hopefully he comes back for the game against Man United, but I think that's one of the games he might miss. I'm not too sure. Anyway, that's still a story for another day. So we played the game. So obviously, we started off. The issue that I have with Arsenal. That's it. We'll get back to that. So obviously. You have to say the same
Apparently
thing.
Wenger's still in charge, isn't
What you got?
Wenger Albler.
When you got a banger on the top, it's always going to get you goals. Like I said, it's always get you goals. Obviously, I'm not going to lie. So when we started off the game, Watford they had a lot of the play, a lot of the possession, a lot of the territory. But obviously, when you got top class strikers like we do, they can get you goals from nowhere. So obviously, Aubameyang scores 2 goals, which caught them on the counter. We go 2-0 up. Obviously, Arsenal being Arsenal.
Secured the team.
In the second half, we allowed Watford back into it because we keep on the problem that I have with Arsenal, which again, which goes back to the controversial episode where we was having a little chat with Lola about playing out from the back. We persist on playing at the back even when it's detriment to how we're playing, but we're not changing the way we're playing, even though it's causing us issues. It's causing us before they scored their goal, we were getting caught out from the play out from the back, but we still persist on it. And Socrates, or what he was doing, he just had the ball play out, so he tried to play it straight to Guendouzi, even though Guendouzi had loads of man on him. We got cut out, and then ex-Man United man, what's his name? What's that guy? The Watford ex-Man United plays centre mid.
Not Cleverly, is it?
Cleverly, yeah. He's slotted it home, make it 2-1. Obviously, that puts pressure on us. And then Guendouzi decides to put the 2-1 sign to the Watford supporters.
That's too good. Yeah.
And obviously David Luiz gives away the penalty and they scored the equal. Obviously, like I think I said in the first or second episode, I can't remember the two. But obviously, that's what you're gonna get with David Luiz. You're gonna get that. Like, it's just the player that he is. He's gonna do that kind of thing. So I'm not even gonna hate and say, oh, do you know what? Why are you doing that? Because people are cussing him and stuff. That's what you're gonna get. That's what we've signed.
The week when you not play Liverpool, they didn't release a statement saying how he's kicking.
What did he say?
Then he released some statement saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, people make mistakes, but I'm here to change and learn." He released a statement saying,
No, I don't think he did that.
No, he did. He said something. I'm sorry for the mistakes. People make mistakes or something like that, but I'm here to try and make it better. But
people
down the road,
people don't want to make mistakes, but they do. Anyway, so then and obviously then even after, and then even when they equalised, they had a few more chances where they could have went on for the winner. Like right at the end, they could have scored. But it's just our mindset. It's like what you said about the Man United. Well, your whole team's not playing as one. It seems as if it's like our front line, and then it's our defence, and then we got passengers in midfield. Like it's like I said the previous week, where in midfield it seems as if 1 week we have someone who plays good, then another week someone else will play good. Or this week, Ceballos was playing well and he got taken off. I started to question Emery's is substituting and what his mindset is.
Does he rotate a lot in the middle? Because sometimes that can disrupt the rhythm as well. Like,
I'm not too sure about that. I just know that it's like his substitutions are mad random. They're really, really random.
Because who starts consistently in midfield for Arsenal? Xhaka.
Yeah,
consistently. Because
they're not captain.
Xhaka is the captain now.
What's wrong with you? My line up. I give up. Does he not play for Switzerland? Yeah, man lined up for Switzerland.
That's Arsenal football club. That's funny. That's it for me a little bit.
To sum up the game, we need to
problem one.
To sum up the game, we need to our game management is poor, and obviously we need to have like a plan B when sometimes obviously because a lot of teams now, because obviously teams are coming into our games knowing that we're going to play it from the back, and I feel like as if the whole new rule where you can have the two centre backs in your box, it kind of is detriment to us because again it pulls us further back, and then we don't have like Xhaka's good on the ball, but I wouldn't call him a ball playing midfielder because I don't think he's mobile enough. We don't have someone that's gonna we don't have like a I don't want to say this guy's name, but we don't have a popper that can get the ball and then drive with it. I don't feel as if we can. That's comfortable in driving with it, or can hold off a man and be strong in midfield because obviously you got the pressure's on us. So, but we just persist.
What happened to like a good old just simple goal kick? You got to switch it up sometimes.
We did start doing that, to be fair, later on in the game. But I'm saying, but obviously the whole play out the back. We did it in the Watford game, we did it in the Liverpool game. We did it in all of our games. Obviously, that's part of the reason as to why obviously Leno's in goal, because obviously he's good on the ball, so then it helps us with our play out.
But errors like that though, I never get it. Like when these are professional footballers, right? Like there's playing from the back is not a problem. I don't think it is. You know what I mean? Like
it's just we don't have the clientele. We don't have the clientele. We don't have the clientele for that play out from the back.
Yeah, but it's more. My issue is more like when you're the guy with the ball, and you can see like that the guy that you're passing the ball to is got men around him. If you give him the ball, like the only thing that he can do is either his ball control has to be on point, or he can only play it back to you because he's got his back to go because he's in a dangerous spot. Like he's not gonna turn. So why are you giving him the ball?
We keep up. We pass it out when the ball. Sometimes when the ball is passed out to whoever it's passed out to, it's usually the second pass after the ball's given from the keeper to whoever it is. It's the next pass, which is the issue. When we conceded the first goal, an easy ball could have been played at Maitland-Niles, but it was given to Guendouzi when he was clearly had two men on. Maitland was clean on the right. But again, it just goes to.
Why are you playing into him? Because what can he do? Because that's just stupid.
You know, obviously, it's because I don't think last season you were playing out the back this much, were you? You were playing out the back.
Remember, the rules were different. The rules weren't. You remember you didn't have man in your box. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. The whole ruling where you can play out the back and have two man sitting. Yeah. That's so you're further back. I remember back in them days you couldn't be in the box. Last year you could be in the box, and then your centre backs are already out of the box, and then that puts everyone further.
You're saying this season you can be in the box.
Yeah,
or
have you seen it?
A defender.
So basically, the goalie's standing there, and obviously he can have his two centre backs right next to him. So
but you can't have other teams players in the box.
No. As soon as the keeper's giving it to whoever, then you can.
Oh, right.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, but I don't understand why you'd want to start in that position. If you can't get it out to your fullbacks or your centre backs are free, then just take a normal goal kick and either get it up top or get it to your wingers.
Yeah, like why are you giving it to the guy who's got a man behind him and he's facing you, facing the goal, and he's so close to the goal as well. Because you're expecting a lot from him. Because everything has to be on points. Like he has to control it, and he has to. Has he got time to look back, control, turn? Not really, because like people are on him, and he can only go back to the keeper, and then that's not different to because the keeper can only put it out. Why don't you put it out? Because you've got the field to aim at, but that's just like I don't know.
So much the game, obviously. It was a game of two halves, and two parts of Arsenal's team are our strikers and our defenders. Our strikers doing well in the first, and our defenders fuck up in the second. Which just sums up Arsenal so far. Well, not so far this season because early on we were getting away with it in the first few games, but now obviously starting to tell tales. We're just waiting for. We just our two centre backs are not looking comfortable, and obviously we've got our fullbacks are out as well. So we've kind of got a waiting game where we're trying to wait to find out who is our best backline, because until that happens, I can't really judge Arsenal as a team.
How many seasons since Unai has been in charge? Second season in charge. Full season already came for like.
This last one was his first. This is
okay.
Season.
Cool.
So,
has he changed much? Like
yeah.
Are you a different side to it? Because I'm just asking now.
Yeah, I think we're a different side. I think we're a better. I think we're a better side. I just feel as if we just don't have the clientele for some of the stuff he wants. Where we don't have the clientele that's going to fit that. But I think
it's probably the brand, isn't it? As an Arsenal football club, I guess like to him he's thinking that's almost like expectation, but to play like that. But if you haven't
been a long time since we played a good passive football.
Yeah, even when Wenger was there. Even when Wenger was there, like, I'm talking maybe 3 seasons ago now.
Yeah, I think the last few seasons I don't think we played passive football like we did before. We've known as the second Barca, weren't we? But we're not that now. I don't think we're not that. So yeah, so go on to next week and
man.
Hopefully we'll get the 3. But actually, to be fair, hopefully I'm actually I'm going to say it online. I'm confident we'll get 3 points next week.
Who you play?
Aston Villa at home.
If you don't get 3 points there, boy. If you don't,
3 points next week.
Yeah, like nah. We got Chelsea, so I'm kind of confident as well.
Obviously, before we finish today, we got to shout out Norwich. As much as I don't want Liverpool top of the league, got to shout out Norwich. Sick performance.
That's not even because I'm on City. I want City to lose, but I watched the first 60 minutes or something like that. Wow, I was like, well, they are like a good team.
But I'm not hating on Norwich, but it did help that at no point in the game were they losing. So they're all because obviously they come to 0-0. At that point, it's always easier when your opposition is chasing.
Yeah, but credit to them.
Yeah, I know it's credit. I'm saying it's always easier when you. when you're chasing the game. But yeah, credit to them.
Because defensively, like they were, like, especially in the first half when I watched, like they were comfortable even playing it from the back. Like they broke at the right time and they were clinical. They had
and they were the good thing that I liked about them. They were doing what we tried to do, where to play out the back, and they were getting up. They were breaking through Man City's high press, and that was getting them out the high press. And another thing I wanted to say, VAR dead. VAR
giving up on it already.
VAR dead.
On what? Like
on what? Just so much stupid stuff is happening. Like VAR is supposed to. Okay, when VAR was originally put in place, I thought VAR was supposed to be put in place to fix issues in games and make them issues right. Like, say for instance,
we're just watching one just right now.
Say for instance, yeah. Is it a penalty? Is it not a penalty? If a referee gives a penalty, then I thought VAR was going to be put in place to be like, okay, cool. Referee, no pen. Okay, cool. That's what I thought it was in place, but it's not like that. VAR, for the penalty, for instance, VAR is put in place. It can only overturn, like for instance, a contentious penalty decision if they feel as if the penalty decision, what's the word they use? Is
I forgot.
Clear. What was it?
Clear and obvious.
Clear and obvious mistake. So it's not. So that tells me it's not if the penalty is not a penalty. It's if it's a clear and obvious mistake from the ref. But I don't know. I don't get it, man. I just don't. I don't like this.
Yeah, nice.
It's like it's still in early stages. It's kind of hard.
But it's not a robot.
No, it's not a robot.
It's a human being.
It's still
So it's basically like
by human
you
beings.
slow down the replay to make a decision, but that decision is based on what you see. And like,
it's still based on opinion, but sometimes it's better than the opposite of having nothing and the referee not being able to review it.
Because the amount of time, I can't remember which game I was watching, like, whether it was a Norwich game or something like that, like, the ball hit man in the box. Same one was Tottenham game. The goal wasn't given, but why is it not a penalty in that case? It's like, you know, so it just comes down to the ref again.
It needs consistency, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Otherwise, if it's just running different in all games, it's just
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm talking about, consistency. But yeah.
We're watching another one here. Was that a pen? You see that?
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
Oh, yeah. One, yeah. Fine.
But yeah.
So we go again next week. I'll still be here. These two might be swapping terms, but obviously, you know,
until next week, Damien. No, I don't need to tell you. Bilala, make sure you watch the match highlights. Until next week, subscribe, tune in.
Did you?
Yeah. Cool.
Some of us are watching live games, so.